Hello and welcome. My name is Amy Weber. I am co-founder of Speak, Learn, and Play in Brooklyn. I am also a child therapist and a parent coach. Today, I am talking all about how to stay regulated during big changes. So, I want to start with a truth. Big changes, even when they are good, can make our kids' nervous systems go, nope, hard pass. Whether it is a new school, a new teacher, a family vacation, simply the grocery store being out of the right kind of mac and cheese, these moments test every regulation skill we've got. So today I am focusing on how to stay regulated during big changes, both your child and you, because no one regulates well when everyone's nervous systems are yelling at each other. So I'm going to cover co-regulation techniques, sensory toolkits, role-playing adaptive responses, and teaching change recovery skills when things go off track. So let's dive in calmishly. So we're going to start with co-regulation. Before your child can calm down, they need to borrow your calm. That is what co regulation is. You lend your nervous system to help theirs find its footing. When your child is overwhelmed, they don't need more words. They need your presence, your breath, your tone, and your slowness. So here are just a few co-regulation tools. Breathing together can be a great one. You can try smell the cocoa, blow the marshmallow, or count breaths. In for 4, out for 6. Kids may not want to talk, but they'll mirror your rhythm. One tool that I really like is the Hoberman sphere that you can expand while you're taking a breath in and then contract while you're letting your breath out. I also really like floating ball games as a way of teaching kids to manage their breath. Movement breaks are a fantastic co regulation technique. Shake out tension. You can jump together, stomp, stretch, and try adding a little humor. Let's shake out the grumpy energy like spaghetti noodles. You can play some grounding games. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 you smell, 1 you like. You can make it playful. I spy something calm. When you are trying these, you want to try, if possible, to use a calm tone, a slow pace, and soft eyes. Your body does more regulating than your words. And you want to model it out loud. I'm taking a breath so my body can feel safe again. If you are dysregulated, take your own micro break first. Calm is contagious, and so is chaos. So, when change hits hard, sensory comfort can become a lifeline. Creating a sensory toolkit gives your child something concrete to grab when everything feels unpredictable. You want to think of it as a nervous system first aid kit. So, how do you build this kit? What do you include? Fidgets, something smooth, like a smooth stone. Putty is a great one. A fidget spinner, a poppet fidget is great. Weighted items like a lap pad, a small blanket, a stuffed animal, noise canceling headphones or soft music, a favorite scent, chewable necklace can work, comfort snacks, and water. Have one kit for home and one kit for the car or for the backpack. You want to try to use this kit proactively, not just after a meltdown starts. Give it a fun name: Calm Kit, Superpower Bag, or Body Helper Box. You want to let your child help choose the items. Ownership increases use. And store it in a familiar place where it's easy to grab without asking. These are not crutches. They are regulation tools. The same way you might use coffee or a hoodie or noise canceling headphones yourself. So, the next thing I want to talk about is how to role play adaptive responses. When kids are calm, practice what they can do when things don't go as planned. Think of it as a little emotional fire drill, building the muscle memory for adaptive responses. So, here are a few role play scenarios, and I'm sure you have more. The store was out of my favorite chips. Grandma hugged me without asking. My teacher changed the schedule. Act out small moments and model adaptive language. I didn't expect that. I can take a breath. This feels hard. Can I have a break? That's different, but I can handle it. We want to try to keep these role plays light and playful. Maybe use puppets, stuffed animals, silly voices. The goal is repetition without pressure. We want to keep these sessions short, 3 to 5 minutes max. We want to start with pretend examples before real ones. Celebrate any effort. You remembered to ask for a break. That's flexible thinking. Model your own scripts. Plans changed. I'm disappointed, but I can adjust. Practicing adaptive language ahead of time teaches your child that they have tools, not just reactions. So, how do we teach change recovery skills? Even with the very best prep, things are going to go off the rails sometimes. Change recovery is about helping your child come back to calm and learn from the wobble without shame. Step one is always to reconnect. Do not start with the lesson. We always want to try to start with the relationship. That was really tough. I can tell your body did not like that change. We made it through together. Step two is to regulate. Go back to the sensory or the movement supports. Only when calm has returned can you move to reflection. Step three is to reflect. Keep it short and compassionate. What was the hardest part? What helped your body calm down? What should we try next time? And step four is repair. Do something connective. Read together, snuggle for a few minutes, share a snack. Repair says, we're safe again. We can try again next time. We want to try to avoid teachable moments in the meltdown. Always wait for the calm. Focus on any amount of progress, not perfection. And we want to try to end on hope. Your brain learns every time you recover. Regulation is not about avoiding the storm, it's about learning how to come back to shore. So here is what I want you to remember. Adaptation isn't built through lectures or pep talks. It's built through co-regulation, safety, and repetition. When your child hits a wall, your calm breath, your gentle humor, and your Plan B toolkit tells them change is hard, but we can handle it together. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be present and trying. Every deep breath, every quiet corner, every let's try again moment is shaping your child's nervous system to trust that change can be safe. And that is real resilience. Thank you so much for being with me today, and we will see you soon.